Hi everyone and welcome to Crypto James. It's Guy here. In today's video, you're going to hear about the amazing NFT marketplace called the Ethernity marketplace and how it is in comparison to other NFT marketplaces. Please notice our disclaimer since I'm not a financial advisor, so this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Alright, so in order to get to Ethernity NFTs marketplace, all you need to do is to click in the link down below, the ethernity.io, and actually get started. You will get to this screen and then all you need to do in order to get to the marketplace, you need to click up here, as you can see in here, and after that you will get to the marketplace. Now, as you can see in here, you will be able to see that you can filter them and sort them by price, by which currency you want to purchase, by the price range. So for example, want the price range to be between 1 million to 5 million, so you do something like that, and then you will be able to see, and as you can see, they have also NFTs of Lionel Messi himself. Now, this actually shows how serious this marketplace, because this actually one of Lionel Messi NFTs actually was sold by $1 million on Ethernity NFTs marketplace, as you can see in this article, which is in depict.com. Now, besides Lionel Messi, you have a lot of other creations, okay, in here, and it's not just celebrities, okay, like for example that you've probably seen our video about Shaquille O'Neal NFTs, but there are also several other creations that are not specifically related to celebrities, but you can see that they are very, very beautiful, and as you can see in here, they are a very, very high quality. Now, when I say high quality, it's not only that you can see that most of them are in a video effect, so you know that probably people invested a lot of time to design and to actually plan it, because when you plan a video, it's not just that you have something that is not moving, it's pretty different, especially when it's 3D, as you can see that they have several creations in here. So just for comparison, I got into Binance NFTs marketplace, that as you can see in here, they also have a lot of creations, but most of the designs that you will see here, of course that you have several kinds, but most of the designs that you will see here are very, very different from the designs that you can see on the Ethernity, as you can see in here. Now, the beauty in Ethernity marketplace, for example, that you can actually see the stats not just by the what you can buy now and what is on auction or what is the latest uploads of NFTs, but you can actually see who are the top sellers. So if you can see that the top sellers are, for example, the creators that created Lionel Messi, for example. So after you will do your own research, you will probably assume that it might be a very, very smart decision, because Lionel Messi is not going anywhere. And in my opinion, for the at least close future, he has a very bright future, especially when I see him literally anywhere. And it's not just that I can see him in the NFT marketplace, but also I can see him in social media, and you all know how much power there is on social media. So a lot of other aspects that you can actually see in this marketplace in particular is that most of the creations doesn't relate it only to celebrities, but most of the creations have much more clean but very, very, very detailed NFTs in comparison to other NFTs that looks very, very simple, okay, but they're very successful, okay. So if you're looking only for what is trendy but not looking for the long term, so maybe other marketplaces like OpenSea or OKX and stuff like that will be a great idea for you. But if you're considering it for the long term, I'm not saying that you cannot find on Binance or in OpenSea or other platforms great ideas for the long term. But I think that, especially if you're talking about celebrities or creations that actually show features of niches that their fans are very, very passionate. For example, cars, and especially sports cars, have a lot of very passionate communities. So people not just want for the money, but to have the ownership of actually a piece of art and to know that this is their piece of art and they own it. So a lot of people from those communities will actually want to invest in yourself, or just to give themselves a gift by buying those NFTs. So if you're doing your research and you see that some of the NFTs are trending, I think that it will be a very, very smart idea not just to dive in to the marketplace, but actually to dive in also to the trends in the different niches that regarding to the NFT, and not just in the NFT marketplace, like in different groups and stuff like that. And that way you will be able to understand much more. And if you want to stay notified about their latest creations and about latest NFTs, and in general to stay up to date about everything that's related to Ethernity, make sure to join their communities on the different platforms and actually you will be able to ask them any question that you have. So let's keep going about the comparison. So as you can see that in OpenSea, for example, it's much more broad marketplace, because as you can see, you just need to get into OpenSea, and you can see that you have a lot of niches in here that you can actually search, and you have a lot more features in here that some of them you can use, but some of them are just in here. I think that it's very important that when you're approaching to choose which NFT marketplace you want to work with, it's very important that you understand how to work with it, because the idea in crypto, especially for beginners, it's very complicated. So when you get into the NFT, if you're not in the crypto market in general a long time, it can be a little bit overwhelming, a little bit complicated. So in order to avoid that, make sure that you're checking several platforms like OpenSea, Binance NFT, Ethernity chain, and to see what is easiest for you to work. So for example, in the Ethernity marketplace, all you need to do in order to get started is to open a wallet and actually purchase some of their token. And you can do that on Binance and Uniswap and more. And the idea is pretty simple, actually. You have the token and then you hold it in a wallet. And then when you want to purchase an NFT, so you just choose it and then choose that you select it and buy one, okay? And then in order to buy, you get to select and buy your NFT. And then you click in here, and then you click on buy now, and then you need to, if you didn't sign up, so to first of all sign up, and if you already sign up, so you need to actually connect with your wallet, and then you will be able to make the transaction. And of course that you will get everything detailed, that you have the ownership, and everything will get you organized, very, very detailed, so you won't miss anything. And if in the future you will want actually to sell it, and hopefully you will sell it in profit, so you will have all the details that you need in order to make the transaction properly. I know that in other marketplaces, the transactions can be pretty complicated, but as you will see in the Ethernity marketplace, the process is very, very simple. It's very straightforward. And if you still have questions, you can always go and scroll down and actually click on Ethernity, and then you can scroll down and you can get to their FAQs. Now, another great feature that I think that for a lot of people, especially the people that are very new in the crypto market industry, is actually that you can actually buy NFTs with credit card or your debit card. Okay, so of course that it's very important that you will save everything, okay? Every reception, everything that related to your NFT, in order that everything will be organized for you. Ethernity is very organized marketplace, but just in general, make sure that anywhere that you purchase NFTs, you have all the files that you need in order that if something happens, you have the proof in your hands and the ownership. Another great idea that you can do is click in here on farm stones, and it will actually lock your ERN to farm stones, and you will actually have the ability and we'll call it the premium option to mint some of exclusive NFTs that you can actually mint them only if you have one of the stones. Now, as I told you in the beginning, I would totally recommend you, if you want to stay notified, stay up to date, and not miss any opportunity to get NFTs that have a chance to blow up, I would totally recommend you to join their communities in as much social media as possible, and if you can, them all. Now, let's take, for example, their Twitter that actually have more than 97,000 followers, okay? And as you can see here, they have also the blue check mark. Now, as you can see that they have a lot of posts, and they have a very active community. And as you can see, they are just keep posting and posting, and specifically the people from only the people from the project will answer you, but probably because they have a very passionate community, that actually someone from their community will answer you as well. So don't be afraid to ask any question that you have, especially when you're in the beginning of your way, because the more questions you will ask, the more answers you will have. And the better questions you will be able to ask, until you will get to a stage that you will become an NFT investor or an NFT trader. So for summary, if you're actually interested in start trading NFTs or investing for the long term, especially a special niche that you're interested, or a hobby, or there's a specific celebrity that you actually want to support or to actually have an NFT, I would totally recommend you to go to the Ethernity NFT marketplace and actually scan the different creations that you have in here, because you have a very, very beautiful pieces of art, as you can see in here, and the list will just go on and on. And I think that this project has a lot more to grow. So I would totally recommend you that if you want to get started, be sure to click in the link down below, ethernity.io, and actually get started. And if you have any questions, make sure that you actually contact them or ask them on their social media. And don't forget to open a wallet and actually to connect it to your account in here in order to get started. So thanks again for watching this video. If you found it helpful, make sure to give us a like and make sure to add any comments with questions that I may have not covered, and subscribe to our Crypto James channel so you can get other great content like this one that will help you with your cryptocurrency journey. That's all for now. Thanks for being here.